Hey, welcome. Woo, woo, woo. Hey. Oh, welcome. So excited that you guys are joining in. Showtime. What? What's going on, family? So excited that you're joining. Make sure that you're sharing. We're about to get started. Hey. I'm Coach Cass, your host for this evening. Ow! Go. Welcome to the dance party, honey. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. How you guys doing? Come on, let me hear you. What's going on? What y'all want to do? Hey, so get your notebook, get your pen, get your water, whatever it is that you're sipping on. We're going to have a good time tonight. Oh, we are going to have a good time. So happy to see you guys joining in little by little. I'm just making sure that all my browsers are closed so you can see me clearly. Yes. Oh, it's a good evening. It is a good night. It's a good evening. I'm your host, Coach Cass. Hey. Go ahead and type in down below, live with Coach Cass. Type below, live with Coach Cass. Excited to be live with Coach Cass. So I see you. I see you in the chat. Hey. Keep up. Groove. Are y'all grooving? Do you have your pen and paper? I got mine. Come on. Magic in the air. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Hey. All right. So just in case you're just tuning in, hit the share button. Need you to share, family. If you're just tuning in, share. If you're watching the replay, share. Whether you're live or not, I need you to share, okay? All right, let me go ahead and cut this off. Screw. 24 karat. 24 karat. All right. Where's the little sweater? Where's my water? Ooh, hallelujah. One moment. What's up, ladies? How you guys doing? Welcome to another episode with me, Coach Cass, America's go-to love doctor. I am the love coach and matchmaker with InspireMany.com. Hey, girl, hey. Also known as Dr. Cassandra Enriquez. Just want to make sure that you are in a nice and quiet space so you could fully pay attention. I'm here on, right, chilling with you. So I want you to be comfortable chilling with me. So what are we talking about? Well, just in case you've never tuned in before, let me give you a little background. I've been featured in Black Enterprise, Centric, Ebony, Essence. I have my own television show on Island TV called Fiscally Fit. And, so many other things. Been voted 40 under 40 in my local town of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm in sunny South Florida. I am happily married with a beautiful baby girl. I don't know if you can see her in this. It's a little shiny, but she's pretty darn cute. If you're just tuning in, make sure to hit the share button. Tonight, what we are talking about today, let me tell you, is how to become a love magnet, how I became a love magnet. So for those of you out there, let's just make sure you're in the right place at the right time, because I don't want you to waste your time if this isn't for you. So who is this for? This is for the successful single woman that keeps saying, I'm okay. This is for the successful single woman that works hard and deserves to have somebody to play hard with, right? A significant other. I believe you have your girlfriend. I know you got your girlfriends, you got your kids. That's very nice. This is a different type of play. Hello? Play hard, play real hard. Okay, this is for the woman that has been so focused on business that love has been on the back burner, and you're starting to understand that love doesn't keep you warm at night. And yes, it does turn on the heat in terms of the heat bill, but it doesn't keep you warm at night, okay? You know the kind of warm I'm talking about, all right? So if you are a woman that you have everything, and you turn to the left and you turn to the right, and you're like, you know what, this is kind of lonely at the top. You are in the right place at the right time. I'm talking to you. Now, for all the others, you can tune in, you can listen in, you can take notes. This is just to help you flourish when it comes to love. My main focus is to be a part of your testimony, your love journey, that you could say that something that I shared with you allowed you to make that shift that absolutely changed your life. Hey, what's up? I believe that when your love is right, your money is right. And statistics show that the better relationship that you have, right? The better relationship that you have, the more your health, the longevity of your life increases and your money increases. I have made more money as a married woman than as a single woman. And that's truly because I married the right man. So we're talking about the right man, not just any man, because I believe that you can be with anybody, right? So essentially, you could pick up Joe Schmo on the side of the dough, but that's not going to help you. Going to really add to your life. I know you're sick and tired of what? Settling for the less than, for the maybe, for the okay, you're there, right? I guess, right? Do you really want that to be your life? Do you want that to be your situation? I don't want you to have any more situationships. You need true relationships that make your heart smile, that get you excited, that also curl your toes. It can happen all in the same time, girl. I'm telling you. And that's what I want for you. It's time that you press that stop button on the settle and you start the button on making your heart smile. And that starts tonight. That starts right now. That starts today. So pay attention. Put your phone on silent, right? Put your phone on silent. Still share this video. Hit the share button. I need you to share, okay? Whether you're watching the replay or you're watching live, I need you to share right now. So what are we talking about? We're talking about becoming a love magnet. How do you really attract the right man? And I want to take you through my journey so you understand 3 life lessons that I learned in terms of being able to attract the right man, which has attracted my husband and now my baby daddy, right? My awesome companion, my partner in life, my partner in business, and my partner overall in worship, right? So so we'll just throw that in there. So when we're talking right now, love, and it comes to being a magnet, I did some research on magnets, right? So magnets have 2 opposite poles, right? You have a south and you have a north. South pole, north pole, right? Just like where Santa lives, right? So here it is, when a magnet comes together, do attract. They do. So the same thing in relationships. We always hear that, right? Opposites attract. Oh, I don't know how they're together. I guess that's where that whole opposites attract come into play. I want you to write this down. Write it down. I'll write it down with you. Your womanhood. Okay, so that's point number 1. Your womanhood. Own your womanhood. What does that mean, Coach Cass? Listen to me. Wanted someone the same as him, he'd be gay. Okay? Okay? Let's be real. All right? So opposites attract. So in terms of male and female, we're talking about the masculine and the feminine. Feminine side. Oftentimes, when you're a powerhouse woman, you have to dial up so much in terms of the macho in your business and in your home life. If you have kids, if you have family, sometimes you have to, get the hardcore going in order to put a hard stop and say no often, and let them know you're no one's play toy and no one can walk over you. Different life experiences have brought you to a place that you're saying to yourself, like, the buck stops here. And it's this kind of motion. I just like moving my hair. Don't mind me. I get excited. Okay. So how do you dial up your softness? Your softness. As in the good book, and every empire that was taken down by a woman, it wasn't with a sword or a shield. It was with her softness, right? So we have some power, ladies, right? So how do you dial that up? Own your womanhood. And literally, it's remembering throughout your time and interacting with a man that you are a woman. So dial that up. You're not getting your way. You're not, things aren't going the way you thought. I know for a fact that I have been in the position where I have come, against my husband, right? So we have gotten into arguments before, and I've come to realize that me escalating my voice or trying to speak louder or speak over him doesn't work. It doesn't work. What works? My softness, being able to dial down and have a civil conversation in the way that I feel. And that doesn't mean that I always agree, right? We don't always agree, but being able to show that respect and own my womanhood gets our relationship much further. And in terms of before we were even dating, of how I became that love magnet, one of the things he loved about me is that I didn't dwell in a macho state. I didn't have to be in charge at all times. I didn't have to be in control. And that took a lot for me because best believe before I got the training, did the classes, I always had to be in control. I was that one that, would think about the date, what was going to happen after the date, when the next date would be, what we would do. I'd have it all set out in an itinerary format, times, dates, places, and where to meet and what to wear and how to wear it and what time we would eat and then bring snacks. Honey, I would have it all down to the T. And guess what? That will drive your man crazy. Man, right? Because most of you listening on here are single. I know some of you married folk are tuning in, and I know a few guys are in here too. I see you guys. I see you. Anyway, if you're just tuning in, please hit the share button, whether you're on the replay or on live. We welcome you to really find out how to become a love magnet. So we were talking about number one, for womanhood. So what does that mean? You don't have to always be in control. Allow the man to lead at times. Be able to dial up your softness and dial down, some of that you guys know what I'm talking about, right? When we could be a little aggressive. And the aggressiveness is a turnoff to about 99% of men. There are a few guys out there that like that, but I also feel that there's some underlying issues there. That's just my own take it or leave it, right? So want to look at in your relationships, have you been trying to be the man? And for some of you, you've played the role of both mother and father in your household. So there's a vague line because you've had to take on so much. But understand that if you're being the guy and the girl, where does the guy get to come in and be him? A man wants to feel needed. Okay? He wants to feel needed. So hashtag men want to be needed. Okay? Very simple. Just making sure I didn't mess up anything. Okay, so it's really important. Number one, write it down. Own your womanhood. Hashtag own your womanhood. If you are on our page right now, make sure to put hashtag own your womanhood. Hit share. So excited to have you here. All right, so number two, are you guys writing this down? Are you ready? All right, I'm going to write it down with you. Be whole and complete. Okay, we writing together? Be whole, WHOLE. Be whole and complete. Whole and complete. So what does that mean, Coach Cass? What does that mean? Okay, so there's a movie called Jerry Maguire. Many of you know the famous line of, "Show me the money, show me the money." There's another part in that movie that's well known where he's walking out and he tells the woman, "You complete me." That line is really misleading, right? You complete me. Think about it. If half a man came to you, and now you know that you have dated a half a man, right? You have dated a man before that you thought to yourself, like, what in the world is going on here? Like, do you have anything together, right? So it's so important that you are a whole person, whole person. Because when you are not lacking for the key essentials, meaning, for instance, you're a cake, right? And you have all the good ingredients. You have a little vanilla extract in there. You have your eggs, you have your flour, your sugar, right? Because you're sweet as honey, right? And that's all mixed up and you're fully baked and moist and just beautiful. Let that man come along and be that nice icing. You know, the kind of icing that makes you want to lick all your fingers and think about Weight Watcher points, right? That's the type of icing I'm talking about, right? So you are already a complete cake. You're complete already. So now it's time to put that icing. We need you to be whole and complete in order to be that love magnet, to attract the right man. Because what happens is, if you are incomplete and he is incomplete, y'all are both a science project waiting to blow up. It's just not going to work. And I have several examples that I can instantaneously think of. Just think about the people in your life right now that are always at odds. You know a couple that's always at odds, always like this, always beating heads. And you start to think, wow, individually complete people? Do they continuously blame each other for every situation? I know people that are blaming their significant other or their ex for something from 25 years ago. After a while, guess what? You have to own up to your mess. You have to take back your power, and you have to own up to the fact that you need to be whole and you need to be complete in order to attract and be that love magnet. And that's exactly what I did. I took the time out to invest in my love life, right? That's what I did. I had invested in my business. I had invested in overall professional development. And, you know, I spent all this money in these arenas and conferences and books and coaching and such. And the idea of spending money in my love life, it was challenging for me because, you know, love is just supposed to happen, right? Not for everyone. It doesn't just happen for everyone, you know, and it's not to say that there's not something that you can do. Just like when you lost weight the last time, what did you do? Right? Just like when you landed that great gig, that great job, that great client, what did you do? More than likely, you have hired some type of help where you have gotten breakthrough in your life. So that's exactly what I had to do when it came to love. It freaked me out. Was this me now saying that something's wrong with me? Listen, holding the mirror up to say, I need to fix some things sometimes. But on the other side of results, of being able to have the love that you've always wanted, let me tell you, honey, it is worth it. When I say my husband is fine, he is fine. And you can have you a fine man too, okay? Whatever fine is for you. So being a whole and complete person where you complement each other is powerful. It is powerful. And I've come to realize that before my husband, I was settling. Literally, I was settling. And if you haven't been on one of my webinars before, let me just share with you my story. In 2006, right, I was dating a man for a while that I thought I was going to marry. You know, we had built business together, making I want to say like 5 figures a month. You know, it was going very well. And I just knew that he was the one for me. You know, we were on the same wavelength, mentally, you know, all that stuff, right? We spent time together, we traveled, and like I could talk to him about anything. And I remember it was Christmas Eve, and I got a call from a mutual friend. Merry Christmas. What's up? Hey, Coach Cass. What's up, honey? Well, you know that guy you've been dating that you think is so awesome? Like, yes. Right? Well, he's married. I all the words in my mouth were gone. They absolutely stopped. I didn't know what to do. My heart fell and shattered on my living room floor, rolled down my face, and my fists start to clench. I was hurt and angry. Have you ever been hurt and angry before? Girl, I raised no fool, but I felt like a fool. I did. I didn't feel good at all. I guilt and shame started to surround me, and it felt like a cloud. I don't know if you've ever watched Charlie Brown before, and that little cloud follows that little boy. That's exactly how I felt. Like this dark cloud was just following me with lightning bolts, and it hurt. It hurt really bad, and it hurt bad for a long time. Bad place. I was in a sunken place for a while, and I didn't know what to do. And I remember looking around and, getting invitations and calls and seeing online that friends were getting married and having babies and having fun and great relationships, and it didn't matter, right? Or how much they weighed or the color of their skin. So I was wondering, what's wrong with me? What was wrong with me? Why wasn't relationships working for me? I kept dating the wrong guy, settling for the wrong dude, feeling like I was working on a project. And I started to realize that, yes, I believe that everybody should be saved, but it's not up to me to save them. So I stopped believing in evangelical dating, right? Where you have to build this man into the person that he should be. Like, honey, no, person. So that's what I worked on for me, being a whole person. I invested in my love life, studied under the best when it came to love, read every book I could get my hands on, got the coaching, got therapy, got what I needed in order to make myself whole when it came to love. And then and only then did everything else start to transform. I was able to give of my overflow. Do you know that oftentimes when you're feeling low, others around you feel it, whether at work or at home? That you're totally depleted in your love bank and you're out there trying to date a guy and he feels it. You're tired. You got these bags. You're just wondering when you're going to hurt, when he's going to hurt you, or if he's going to hurt you, or if he's worth your time, or if he's trustworthy, or if he's going to walk all over you. He can feel that. Let me tell you, wholeness, becoming whole, a whole person. All right. So number two, hey girl, hey, I'm Coach Cass, your love coach and matchmaker with inspiremany.com. So you want to write down be whole and complete to do, and that's what you have to do. And number two, of becoming a love magnet. And I need you to share. If you're just tuning in, I need you to share. Don't be greedy. Don't do it. Don't be greedy when it comes to this, all right? I need you to be able to share with others so they can know really this resource. That's what I'm seeking to be, is a resource in an area that you have never thought of before, that is desperately crying for your assistance, saying, look at me, understand that I've been here all your life and I will be here for the rest of your life. And you need to know that, honey, the time is now for you to start looking at this. It's time for you to start understanding that, hey, maybe I should be spending extra time here because then otherwise, pass me by. Exes you have are married now, kids, happy, and you're here. Yes, you're still happy, amazing, but at the same time, you're missing it. So what should I do, Coach Cass? What should I do? Well, I have a movement with you, a wanted woman movement. And what is a wanted woman? Let me tell you. She's always in demand. She is a magnetic force for exactly what she wants. She stands with her head held high. She's beautiful in her own right, and she sets the standard for her life, love, and business. This is for you to be a wanted woman. And I have a specific program that I've created for you to do so. And it's okay if you're fearful to get in another relationship and you're not sure what to do, or maybe you're not sure of how to keep that relationship going, right? So I talk about three different pillars. Number one is confidence. In the boardroom, yes, you're confident with your family, but how are you confident in your relationships? How do you not lose yourself in a relationship, but stay true to who you are and what you stand for? But number two, be able to communicate it in a way that's attractive to a man, right? Being able to dial down the macho and dial up the feminine, the softness, what men are attracted to. And number three, that connection, honey, that connection. Too often, I have found women will connect with a man physically way too quickly before they connect with him emotionally. And that's a huge problem. It is a huge problem. Okay. So I need you to understand that you need to be a part of this program. Okay. So what is involved in this program is 6 modules. What do we cover? Number one, unpacking the baggage. How do you unpack the bags from your past in order to make room for the future? Number two, overcome unrealistic expectations. Even if I found you a 6'5", washboard abs, perfect color and teeth man with however many kids or no kids, you'd still find a problem with him, honey. Okay, so listen, how do you overcome unrealistic expectations and create realistic ones? Number three, creating the vision. Because somehow this vision has been tainted when it comes to love. So this is why you're attracting the wrong one or no one. Stepping outside your comfort zone. You sitting on your couch 24/7 is not going to work. And no, I'm not sending you to bars. All right. I'm not sending you to the club. Number five, connection. How do you connect with this man emotionally before you connect with him physically? Taking your time, taking it slow. And then number six, how do you maintain that relationship? Go poof into thin air. And these are the 6 steps that I took to get to where I am. This is not me making things up out of thin air. This is specifically from my experience. And what's exciting for the women that have been through this program, they have gotten married, they've had babies, they've moved in, they've gotten in relationships long term, and then they've also broken up. So let's be real. Whoever your next person is. But one thing I've found from the women who've gone through my program and coached with me is that they've come to realize that love is a process and they look at love differently. And now they thank me because of the shift they have made when it comes to love. That now it's exciting to date and it's no longer something they drudge and they enjoy it. And they've said to me, listen, I've never loved like this before. So thank you, Coach Cass, for this experience. So I'll let you know that this program normally would go for $997. But can we say tonight's a deal? Tonight's a deal. Okay. I'm going to share with you that I am throwing in the Wanted Women worksheets. That's a worksheet for each module that is $297 of value, right? The Power Woman to Power Couple training, that's also a $297 value. And listen, the time saved on doing love the wrong way, listen to me, is priceless. I'm also going to throw in a quick love assessment with me because I want to talk to you. I want to connect with you. I want to make sure you are getting what you need. All right. And that, I'm telling you, is worth more than what tonight's program is going to go for. So normally I'm going to tell you that usually this program and everything I just said to you, including an interview with a multi-millionaire mogul who is my mentor, shares how she does love and success at the same time. It's usually everything added up is $1,888. That's what it would all come up to. $1,888. But tonight, right now, $7, 197. Okay, and that's going to expire at midnight. So 197 is going to go out the door unless you hit that button down below that says I am 197. So you get the 6 modules, which are all video modules that you could watch all at one time if you're that girl, or once over 6 weeks, right? I've come to understand that I've been a person that has invested in so many different programs and just consumed 10% of it, right? So I want to make sure you consume 100%. You get through the program. So I make it simple enough so you do it. No matter what your crazy schedule looks like, you can do this program, okay? You bite-sized pieces. So one session a week with the worksheet. Real simple, I'm telling you. Or you could get it all done in one night, okay? So it's $197. I'm throwing in a love assessment with me. That's me on the phone, right? Not my assistant, not someone on my team. You and I will get together, which is high in cost. Usually, right, it costs at least $1,000 to get on the phone with me, all right? So it's $197 inclusive. You also get the worksheets. You're also getting my bonus trainings and a bonus interview. Almost $2,000 worth in value. And I'm giving it to you for $197. Okay, so don't say I never gave you anything. I'm just saying, how do you get it? You click the link below. It's really simple. Now, for those of you who take action, I look forward to talking to you. So now we're going to move through to number 3. So if you're just tuning in, click share on the replay. What's up, what's up, what's up? Number 1 was own your womanhood. Number 2 was be whole and complete. And number 3, to becoming a love magnet, what I did, right, is make room. Make room for that man in your physical space and in your agenda, right? In your actual agenda. Like when you pick up your phone, is there a moment to breathe in this situation? Do you actually see anything, any space, anywhere to be able to fit a man? I'm looking, where is it? Where is it? Huh? Where is it? I specifically think of a story of a woman I know that literally made room her man that she did not have. Okay, she cleared one side of her dresser out. She cleared one side of her nightstand out. She cleared one side of her closet out. Room for the man she didn't have. She believed, she trusted, she got coaching, right? And let me tell you, this woman is getting married in November to a wonderful man, unconditionally, who agrees and believes in her, level where she doesn't feel like she has to settle. Make room. I want you to make room in your life for the man that's coming, for the right man that's coming, for the man that makes your heart smile. It can happen. So the 3 points of tonight, right, of how to become a love magnet, also what I did. Number 1, own your womanhood. Listen, I used to be a lot feistier, but I've come to realize that in communication with my husband, and really speak up, but not speak up in loudness, but just in words of how I feel and I'm heard. Number 2, be whole and complete. I had to get the coaching. I had to read. I had to study under the best in order to get to where I am, in order to be whole to attract my husband. 3, make room. I made room in my closet. I did. I made sure to purchase a second nightstand because I only had one, right? I made room. I set up for a man, but then also on a date, I made myself available. Not 100% of the time. We'll go through that when we start working together. But, make yourself available so he knows he's needed. If a man isn't needed, there's no need for him to be there, right? So if you got it, I can do it, no problem. He'll walk. He'll go somewhere else where he's needed. A man goes where he's needed, honey. So it's time for you to let him know that he's needed through making physical room in your space, period. So if you learned something tonight, I want you to go ahead and email me, coach@inspiremany.com, coach@inspiremany.com, and go ahead and share with me one of your major takeaways. What did you learn from watching tonight? What did you learn from watching tonight? I want to know. I want to know. But I just want to know. All right. So I'm so excited for those of you who have chosen to join me for these sessions, right? So this is a online home study program that's all about you. You being able to clear the space and work on you so that you can attract the right kind of love and then maintain that relationship, working on your confidence, your communication, and your connection with men, right? And for those of you who want to work with me personally, in addition, no problem. This is the first step. Get this program. Let's work together. Let's have a conversation and let me be a part of your testimony because I can't wait, honey. I can't wait until the day where you say, Coach Cass, I have great news. And that just gets me I get a text like that, a call like that. It makes my heart smile. So if you're ready to make a shift, if you're ready to do something different, if you're tired of the way your love life looks now, then you need to go ahead and get this program. When? Before midnight, honey. Because listen, the price will go up. All right. So right now it's $197. Sweetheart, don't play games. I love you. I love you. I love you. And remember, when your love is right, your money's right. Mwah. Love you. Talk to you soon. This is Coach Cass, America's go-to love doctor, love coach, and matchmaker with InspireMany.com. Love ya. Let me get that music going again. Mm, mm. Wanna take it slow. Yeah, get it, get it. Want you guys to have that 24 karat magic. Mm, 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 mm. Congrats to Monica, who just bought the program. Hey, Monica, great job. All right, Yvette, yes. And Erica, yes. Congratulations. Welcome to the Inspire Many family, ladies. It's time for your love life to transform, honey. Go ahead and click that pink button below. I am a wanted woman. Click the pink button to get to the next page so you could get the program. Keep up. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right. Have a great night, guys. Bye.